So we back with another video, you feel me? You're watching. Yeah, into that, yeah. Back with another video for y'all. Y'all keep recommending, you feel me? Keep recommending the comment. Y'all let us know. DM us on Instagram.
Feel me?
We got Say So 80 in the bit. Say So, what say, you feel me? Say So 80 at user. And then, yeah, we were, he did. Yeah, I know y'all heard about that.
We got Lil King, 409.
4967. And we got P. Diddy situation, 7 shocking details.
No Diddy.
And 7 shocking Combs trafficking investigation.
We got Combs, Sean.
Yeah, I know y'all done heard about, man. Yeah.
We got that freaky ass young nigga.
I know you heard about what been happening.
It's nasty, freaky ass.
Think everything confirmed for it? We're gonna see in the video. Let's get straight into it.
Nasty.
This is what our parents man, listen to.
The singer, whose latest album is called Love, is getting a lot of hate right now.
Oh,
this after federal authorities have raided 2 properties linked to him, one on each coast. Sean Combs appears to be part of an investigation into a sex trafficking operation. And of course, this comes as he faces multiple lawsuits.
He just look dangerous.
And he denies it all.
Look dangerous. Look at his tooth. Look at him.
He
looks funny looking.
Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime.
No way y'all letting this nigga take advantage of y'all, man. Not y'all.
We have been focusing very
but you know what I mean.
On the Sean Diddy Combs story.
Look at
this nigga, bro.
You trust a dude like this.
What's interesting about
this
is
nigga buy out
we
a situation
were
like this.
focusing on it, 3-4 weeks ago. I did a very big sidebar on it where I broke down all of the latest lawsuits facing the rapper, the mogul, the reported billionaire. And at the time, we were really highlighting one of the big lawsuits that he was facing. A producer named Little Rod.
Look at his producer, bro.
Who is this nigga?
That's the producer.
So this the nigga that they was talking about. Wait, so this the nigga that snitched?
Oh, he was going
in the paperwork. You know, that was telling everything, saying that he forced him to do everything. That's his ass, nigga.
But what you doing in his situation? On this type of case, bro, and it's you versus, you feel me? What you doing?
I'm not telling. No, I ain't telling him. I'm getting the fuck away from the situation. I mean, I ain't gonna lie about the little girls and shit.
That's all I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie, J going down.
Or they gonna take you in.
That shit dead.
Cause they gonna say you was a part of it.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't no snitch. Yo, you raping little girls. Cause I ain't gonna lie, yo. I can't fuck with you no more. Come on, I tell you on your ass. Cause that really, if y'all think that's snitching, y'all gotta trim. Cause
right, so quick.
You gotta help them little girls.
Go ahead and put me in a Chuck E. Cheese costume. Give me some cheese. All right.
Oh.
You feel me? Oh, good. That be. You ain't gotta give me.
I ain't gonna lie, that's protecting their innocence, cuz.
Nah, that's me being a rat. That's me being a rat. That's me. You talking about innocent. Rat.
For sexual harassment, sexual assault.
Look at this guy.
Absolutely horrendous things against him. And this is on the heels of other lawsuits. Remember, Cassie Ventura had filed a...
You like that.
God, that built like a traffic cone. That had cinder block.
Yo, this nigga whole head built.
His head built like a...
Hey, damn, I wish I had it pulled up already. I'll show y'all a picture of this nigga.
The lawsuit against him. She settled the day after, but she accused him of rape and human trafficking. I mean, the worst stuff.
How you get all these
bad
all of a sudden, you fast forward.
It look like I
did it.
Diddy did it.
Diddy's name throughout the whole news.
Didn't do it.
Because federal agents
did he say
raided properties that were connected to the rapper this past Monday. And it was reported that this is all in connection to an ongoing sex trafficking investigation.
Bro,
and it was reported.
PS5.
No, that's not a PS5.
Camera?
That's I think it's a MacBook and something else.
MacBook don't got nothing blue on it?
No, I'm talking about the one behind it. That's a MacBook behind it.
Oh, it did get electronic.
Reported that this is all in connection to an ongoing sex trafficking investigation. Now, to be clear, it has not been 100% confirmed by authorities if Combs is a target or subject of the investigation.
Ain't no victim.
Ain't no victim.
Combs is the target.
He's not a victim.
By that,
God, look at it. Females he with, gang.
That prosecutors have evidence against. They're the one they're building a criminal case against. So if he's the target of the investigation, that is a very big deal. It is
saying he's
being
a target.
reported that the
Bro,
search was
hey, that's probably why
pursuant
he
to a
walking around free
search
spirit
warrant
right now. I
issued
ain't
through
gonna
the
lie.
U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York. Need probable cause that a crime has been committed, gathering evidence in connection of that. And clearly, a federal judge signed off on this in order for these properties to be raided. And who are they raided by? Homeland Security carried out the.
They're raided by him. Why his neck look like that, dude, bro? His neck is very large.
I know he that motherfucker. So he see you.
What? Ain't he got the blue jeans on? No.
That big.
Raid. Homeland
Clutching hard
Security
as fuck.
focuses on human trafficking investigations, among
Freeze,
other things.
nigger.
Now, NBC News reported that several people have been interviewed by federal authorities in connection to allegations of sex trafficking, sexual assault, solicitation,
I
distribution
ever
of
listened to a
illegal
Diddy song.
narcotics and firearms. This is
Yeah, I heard
so
that one song.
eerily reminiscent and consistent with the allegations from all of these high-profile lawsuits that I mentioned that were filed against Combs, his family, his businesses, his associates, sex trafficking, sexual harassment, sexual assault. It was a wild scene, though, at these properties. You saw agents swarming onto the properties, sometimes with guns drawn. We saw video of several individuals, including who appear to be Combs's sons, Justin and King, in handcuffs.
So that's the other
Now, it
one right
seems
there.
like they were detained, not arrested.
And it was in the paperwork
And
too.
at the time of this recording, it is not clear where
They was helping
Sean
his
Combs
ass.
is.
Oh,
There's
no,
been mixed
the
reporting
light
about
skin
his jet, his
I think
location.
his name
We don't
Justin.
really know.
Come on, did you
But
do
what
it?
we do know is that at the time of this recording, neither
He do
he
his
nor
sons.
anyone else has been arrested or charged or
Diddy.
indicted in connection with this operation. There are some updates, though, and those updates are what we want to talk about. So first up, there was this idea, as I mentioned, this probable cause, the search warrant signed by a judge. That's a very big deal. And we still don't know what exactly they're looking for. When you talk about sex trafficking, human trafficking, you're talking about bringing people across state lines for sexual activities, for commercial profit. Commercial sex acts is another way to say it. And so what they might be looking at, you might be looking at documents, you might be looking at computers, electronic devices. One of the things that stands out to me when I think about one of these prior lawsuits, Little Rod Jones, this producer, he alleged that Sean Combs has cameras in all of his homes.
Yes, that's the nigga right there.
Captured a lot of this illicit behavior as a form of blackmail. So was it possible they were looking at the camera systems? We just don't know.
That shit crazy.
One of the big updates that I have to talk about is this statement from Combs' attorney, Aaron Dyer. This statement reads, and it was from yesterday. It says, quote, "Yesterday, there was a gross overuse of military-level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residences. There is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities or the way his children and employees were treated.
There was no excuse for the hostility.
Take his ass to jail.
Hostility exhibited by authorities or the way his children and employees were treated. Mr. Combs was never detained but spoke to and cooperated with authorities. Despite media speculation, neither Mr. Combs nor any of his family members have been arrested, nor has their ability to travel been restricted in any way. This unprecedented ambush, paired with an advanced coordinated media presence, leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. There has been no finding of criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name." A lot of things to break down from this one. Number one, yes, he hasn't currently been charged with anything. The civil cases, one settled, the other ones are still ongoing, so he has not been found liable. That is all true. That could change.
Wait, so
is it
how did they find out about this? Who said it, huh?
I ain't gonna lie, people been saying that shit, but I think that nigga, the producer, started to tell it all, cause in the paperwork he doing it.
But before the paperwork though, I didn't even get to that part. I think they said the judge allowed them to
call this a witch hunt.
That was being said about him.
One of the things that I've noted is that
the producer
could say
the main person
it's unique that indictments, arrests have not come in conjunction with a massive raid like this. Sometimes, usually they do, but other times they don't. You need to build a case. And you hear this idea about perhaps that federal authorities have spoken with a number of individuals that might have given them probable cause to then go through the search warrant to find more information. We've interviewed Tracy Walder, former FBI CIA agent, who said that you go onto these properties on this raid. One of the things you needed to do was actually retrieve evidence, make sure it's not destroyed. Perhaps the authorities were tipped off that evidence was about to be destroyed. Not clear. But the idea of this military level force I thought was so interesting because we have to remember, again, going back to the lawsuits,
he gonna get you or
again,
they
these are
gonna get
lawsuits,
you,
these are
nigga.
You will be
allegations,
got.
different
You
standards.
will
We'll
be
talk about
got.
criminal cases, but
nigga.
when we talk about that and we look at the allegations in these lawsuits, there has been allegations of
Oh, guys,
firearms
keep on popping
possession,
on the
that
screen.
Diddy forced his associates to carry weapons for him. There was a shooting that was referenced. Two shootings, let me rephrase, two shootings were referenced in that Little Rod Jones lawsuit where Diddy engaged in this or allegedly engaged in this and then had people cover up for him. So with those thoughts in mind, and you're looking at how big these properties are, it is not surprising that you see this level of force. Authorities don't know what they're going into, and they have to detain them and bring them outside, not only for their safety, but for the safety of the people they detained as well as they're going into these properties. So the level of military force, you could argue, was justified. They mentioned that these electronics were seized. We don't know what the contents of them are. We don't know exactly what they're looking for, but that digital footprint, as we've covered in a number of cases, can be quite substantial. And ABC has reported that agents seized a number of electronic devices. There's a lot of legal issues surrounding the Diddy case. Makes you think about how important it is to have a great lawyer, right? Well, that is especially true in personal injury cases, which can be very, very tough to navigate. But enter Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury. Something. There's no claim. There's been no arrest. Pound 529 on your phone. Now, there's another update we want to talk about. I mentioned how there's been no arrests or indictments. Yes, in connection with the sex trafficking investigation. However, there was an arrest of a man named Brendan Paul, someone who is alleged to be Combs' drug mule. Alleged that he supplied him illicit substances. This is, I believe, an allegation in the Little Rod Jones lawsuit. Well, he was arrested for cocaine and marijuana possession out in Florida, I believe at the airport. He has been bailed out. Just a little interesting detail about that. Now, his attorney, Brian Bieber, issued his statement to CNN. The statement says, quote, "We do not plan on trying this case in the media. All issues will be dealt with in court." Interesting. Also want to talk about the arrests here. So, again, there's been no arrests, but there could have been false speculation. There could have been rumors that Diddy's sons, Justin and King, were arrested. They were handcuffed outside of the LA property during the raid. No indication they were arrested. TMZ actually reported that they came back to the home to move things out. When we first saw the images of this, I was reminded that his son, one of his sons, was implicated in wrongdoing in a lot of these illicit acts by Little Rod Jones in that lawsuit. That one of his sons was involved in a shooting at a music studio, that his son was present during a party where minor underage women were present. So when I first saw the images of them in handcuffs, you could make the mental leap that they were possibly arrested, but that is not the case. They were just detained. Now, I also want to highlight something that was a little disturbing. So when this happened, this raid happened, apparently some guy shows up outside of the raid in L.A., claims to be Diddy's neighbor, tells reporters that he was noticing some shit.
Hey, girl, they talk about this video, girl. Niggas.
Let's see this.
Girl, I know that's what they talk about.
80 things going down with Diddy. Said he saw some wild things at night. It was reported on, it was amplified, it was circulated around. Turns out that may not even be true, that he may not even be a neighbor. I have to highlight this. When we're talking about a high-profile person like Diddy, okay, rumors, speculation, misinformation is going to happen. And we have to be careful of that. We have to be mindful of that. And in a legal point of view, when you talk about Diddy and his cases, one of the things
that's a
he
diamond.
said...
Wait, girl, I was letting the video, girl. Oh, yeah, you want me to pull it up?
I can pull it up now.
In the past, he has a long-standing public feud with fellow rapper 50 Cent. after the raid, posted on Instagram. Now it's not Diddy Do It, it's Diddy Done. That seems to be in reference to a documentary series that he's trying to put forward, the Diddy Do It. But he goes, it's Diddy Done. They don't come like that unless they got O'Day. She also commented on the raids. Now, O'Day posted victims to finally speak on what we have.
That's about it. But yeah, that's great. But here go the video right now.
But yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
This is the video that was talking about in the video right there. Man, on loading today or tomorrow? Yeah, then.
Sean Diddy Combs' neighbor claims Diddy brings minors to his house by the busload late at night. Check this out.
Yeah, tell him stop bringing all the minors over here late at night. I live right next to him. He do too much.
But barely.
He be like buses, like big ass buses. You just see all type of shit hop out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild.
What you doing at 3?
I'm his neighbor.
Hey, cuz, watch what this nigga about to say, cuz.
When my basketball go over there, I just let it be because I don't want to knock on the door.
That nigga said, my basketball was over here.
I didn't blame him, man. I left the ball over there.
That nigga said, my basketball go over there. I just let it be. I don't knock on the door, man.
Yeah, I feel like he lying though, cause
hey, hold on.
Bentley,
Hey, hold on. What'd he say?
His neighbor. When my basketball go over there, I just let it be because I don't want to knock on the door.
I just let it be though.
Combs' Los Angeles
That
mansion.
probably is his neighbor though, cuz some real shit. But man, that Diddy, man.
Hey, let us know what y'all think about the situation in the comments, man.
It's a crazy situation, man.
It's LC.
LC.
Let us know what y'all think about the situation in the comments. The situation, how y'all rocking with it, what y'all think about it. Y'all think it's true, it's not true. Leave us some more videos to do, react to. Then we gone. So we gonna wrap it right up.
Yeah, I think
we have a fantastic day. Stay gratitude. Word of the day. Rap.
Sexy red.
And we'll be gone.